Alrighty, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate it. Appreciate the resub while I was gone as well. What's poppin'? GG Scoot. What did Scoot do? Uh-oh. What did I miss? Did he fix something? He might have. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get back to it. Hello?
Hello?
Did you fix auto drive? What was wrong with it? Ain't got no gas
I'm not sure. The first guy just wasn't loading, so I'm loading manually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what? You moved the waypoint or you moved the bin?
No, I just unhired the truck and moved them.
Huh.
The one on the tractor stopped unloading, or wouldn't load.
That's interesting. Somehow I got full during that. I'm not sure how.
Maybe that's why? Because I'm loading you, not the bin?
He might have been, yeah. I'm plumb full. Pizza, thank you. Bills are paid, you can stay another month. Well, that's good. Oh, man. All right. Oh, there goes the bales again. The bales, chat. All right, back and forth we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. Well, that field turned out, I mean, that field looks nice. Except for the edges.
Kind of.
That's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. That's okay. Oh, did I hit the button to fill off the bin before I left? Oh. Didn't pay attention, I'm sorry. CBM, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? Oh, there's a little left. Okay. Well, hopefully it all works next time they come down here. They're just making it back to Homestead now. So I don't know if two of them are going to be able to keep up, to be honest, but that's all we have. We're not getting any more. We're not sinking any more money into this right now. I know it's just leasing costs, but I don't really want to sink any more money into it. We got a lot of money tied up in this giant Twinkie here, so it's a Twinkie on wheels. It's not ours. It's leased. It's going back as soon as we're done with this field, which, I mean, realistically, the experiment could be over right now because we're going to have to apply more fertilizer to this field because this is not bringing it up to where it needs to be. 120 out of 200. I'm on auto. I don't really want to turn that off. I do have my... I think they're off again. Why are they off again? I have my crop sensors on now. But I'm still not applying. You can't apply that much through these things. So that was the test. Somebody was trying to say that they are able to fertilize up all the way with slurry, and I call BS on that. So, but that's just me. So maybe if you're not using precision, you can fertilize all the way, right? Wow. What about the Twinkie? That's the Twinkie right there. You betcha. But yeah, no, so I'm down to use slurry like one time, but we're still going to have to apply synthetic. So Snow, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's a movie quote from Ghostbusters. Okay, yeah, didn't know that one. Sorry, Jacob. Chocolate filled week. Yeah, that's some spicy chocolate mousse right there. Just saying. Spicy chocolate mousse. Ugh, gross. Gross. Well, it counts as one pass, Jacob. So yes, it would be 50%. You know, in base game, fertilizer's fertilizer, right? You have to fertilize. Oh, well, okay, hold on. I shouldn't say that. There is a way in the base game to do the double, application or whatever. And technically I could do that here too, but I'm not going to go past auto. I don't want to over apply. So yeah, I mean, how fast would you go through it if you did double? I'm already just absolutely draining the Twinkie here, you know? So that's not a mod, Jacob. That's base game, isn't it? Oh, or you have the mod where you only have to fertilize once. Because there is a mod for that. But in the base game, I believe you can make it so that the slurry and manure will double apply. But I mean, you would have to go through. You would be able to drive like 4 feet before you would be empty. So that would be a no-go for me, dog. Just saying. That would be a no-go for me. I mean, I'm not even going to make a round on this field. Realistically here, yeah, no. Not even going to make a round before I get empty, so. And the Twinkie's so bright, too. It's a bright Twinkie. Definitely a bright Twinkie. I mean, it's good to use some of that up. I need to get that truck in front of that tractor, by the way. Need to get the truck in front so it can run faster. But yeah, it's good to use some of this up, but realistically, for the little bit of financial savings, we're having to invest a ton of money. Yeah, it would be, I mean, that's so much money to invest. So yeah. So yeah, way too much money to invest because we'd have to buy a field bin and then, well, technically both those tankers we do own. But this thing's like several $100,000, so I don't really see it panning out financially, to be honest. Now the good thing is this is like, you know, there's a lot here, so that's nice. We got to get that truck in front of that shredder. Yeah, this holds a fair bit. Slurry, Jacob, slurry. That's what I'm talking about anyway. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm talking about. Keep it professional, you know. Slurry. Liquid manure. Okay, so Buddy does not like where that bin is at all. But I can't pick up the bin because, well, we had it tied down on a trailer. Once you have something tied down on a flatbed, you can't pick it up anymore with Lumberjack mod, which is very odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, I knew that. I figured it wasn't actually going to pick it up, but like I was kind of hopeful. Are you unloading right now? He is unloading right now. I mean, if he'll drive there, that's fine. But we can handle that. It's not at all where he's supposed to be, but it's okay. See if that truck unloads. There's a balancing act, just like running a mother bin. He's gonna unload there, okay. So let's see if this guy will unload again. Make sure he pulls up here to unload. Buddy, where that? Wrong auto drive. Wrong one, buddy. Well, they keep it. They fill her up pretty good though when they're here, don't they? All right, so that's all that was going on. It was just too close to the auto drive, so we're good now. Heck yeah. Yeah, they fill that bit up pretty good. And now that the truck's in front of the tractor, should run faster. Till he catches him, you know, he'll want to lap him eventually, so yeah, that'd be fine.
Well, it went from 38 to 53 in this field.
Oh, really? That field is terrible. I mean, it'll get better. We'll fix it eventually, but man, it is terrible. All right, let's drop it like it's hot. Bitter batter. But yeah, this is not doing what I wanted it to do right now, so if we invest in slurry equipment, I think we'll just use it as like the base layer, like we did over on 5. So apply plant corn. Well, yeah. Probably apply plant corn with no fertilizer and then spray it, so that we get our precision 100 score. If we apply and then plant and fertilize with the planter, we'll probably only get 99 on our score. But if we do that extra little bit, we should get that 100. And, you know, you didn't use that much fertilizer out in field 5, did you, Scoot?
Maybe like 8%.
Ain't nothing. Yeah, we'll probably just do that then. But I also don't think that investing in slurry equipment is going to be very high on my priority list right now. I think we have bigger fish to fry.
But reduce the lag.
Reduce the leg with what?
No slurry equipment.
Oh, by having it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha, yeah. Although really it'd only be 2 things we'd have to buy, I guess. The big, I'd probably buy the big applicator, the new one, although it goes slower and it actually spreads a narrower width, but it holds more, so you could go farther. So you could actually make maybe a round on this field, which would be nice. And then a field bin you'd have to buy. So it wouldn't be terrible. But you're still talking some, there's a fly in here, a little fly. You're still talking 42,000 there and 125,000 there. So you're still talking some pretty good money. So, and you'd have to have a quad, obviously, to pull that around, which we have. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Go. Faster. Come on, Bessie, you can do it. He doesn't like driving in a field, apparently. That's okay. But this is nice. There's, you know, the bin is working as intended right now. Because the first one, the truck is up at the corner there. Tractor's just leaving the slurry pit, so it's working as intended anyway, so that's good. That part is good. Now, if I fill off one of those guys on auto drive, I do feel a lot faster because they They're hitting the button basically on their end, and I'm hitting the button on my end, so it's like double the speed, which is nice as opposed to the bin. But the fact that I don't have to wait for them, that part's nice. That part is definitely nice. And honestly, I don't mind. You know, we had been just selling our slurry up at the biogas plant. You know, it's not worth a lot of money, but it's something. And you know, there was 1 million liters. We're down to just under 800 now. That's only one cow barn. We're gonna end up with 3 cow barns, probably full or close to full. So, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? We'll probably have 2 full cow barns, which should be 1,000 cows, and then I don't know what we're doing on the beef side yet, but that could be up to a 500 there. So we're gonna have a lot of slurry to get rid of. So I guess in volume, that's how we'll make money off slurry. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. Just the volume game. Which is totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, did we get up to our... Oh, we're at 3.3 million TMR. Not quite at our 3.5. We're close though, chat. Very, very close. I still think it'd be funny to sell all that. Why not? We can make more. All we gotta do is pick up some more hay. We'll have straw. We have wheat planted over here. Not wheat, barley. We have barley planted. So it won't be a big deal, actually. %8 left. Wow. Let's not empty that whole thing in one place now. All right, so perfect. The truck was here and gone. I didn't have to wait for him. He didn't have to wait for me. Here comes the other tank. Again, I'm not going to wait for it. It's not going to wait for me. So the plan or the theory of this field bin is working out. Love to see it. Worth the investment of the leasing costs for right now. So, betcha. Actually, it's like full. That's even better. Yeah, Polar Bear, that's a nice mod, isn't it? I mean, I know it's maybe not like super realistic. I don't really care though. I like that mod a lot. It just allows you to, I mean, the yield off beans and peas is just unreal. I really like it. I do like it quite a bit. Realistic in your mind. Hey, there's nothing wrong, man. If that's how you want to play, then I've got the rice mod too. I don't know if you've messed with that one, Polar Bear. The rice mod is nice as well. Allows you to do rice with the regular planter and regular combine. No water required. You don't have to flood the fields. You don't have to make special fields. Whatever you want to do. It's nice. You were thinking about it, Polar Bear? Yeah. It's, I mean, it opens up 2 crops that you normally can't grow. I mean, you can grow, don't get me wrong, but you know, you got to have the special flat fields, and especially if you're playing, you know, on this map, there's no like perfectly flat fields. At least I haven't found any in the ones that we own yet. There's always something. 5's one of the better ones, and it's still not flat. But yeah, to make those into a rice field on this map would A, it would ruin the landscape of the map, and B, it would cost so much money that it would just be outrageous. So yeah, and plus, you know, whenever I grow rice, I always forget to water it. So the yield is absolutely garbage because I forget to water it. So there's that too. Bigger fields, they take forever. Yeah, plus there you can only have, I forget the acre number, but you can only have a certain size rice field. There is like an acre limit, basically. I don't know if it actually tells you. It just tells you the field's too big, maybe. I don't know if it actually says, like, acre-wise it's too big. Yeah, the only reason I know is from Plugger. Some of his testing he's done on here. He was nice enough to share that with me. It's like, well, that's interesting. So, yeah. You gotta watch out for that, too. It's kind of crazy. Alright, the scary thing is I think I actually have enough slurry here to get this field done. Maybe I'll run over and work on, like, the other field from here. Stop the guys hauling after they get back here. I mean, I don't really want to turn in this lease full, but, like, doesn't matter at the same time. It's only worth, like, $4. The slurry that's in it, that is. But here comes the truck. Right. But yeah, those two mods I really like. That and those two and the Swather Plus mod. I personally like mowing the grass with the Swather. I think it's fun. You know, it's bigger than the Big M, and faster, and
Splony 1990 just subscribed.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit. You betcha. Splony. Thanks for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Plow team. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes. Appreciate the prime. How's it going? I have no idea. You know, Tomcat, I've never played that map. I think I looked at it for like 5 minutes once. I drove around it a tiny bit back on 22. But I've never actually, like, really played it. It's kind of wild, honestly. Kind of wild. Yeah. Heard that rooster again. We're gonna have to go take care of Dan's rooster one of these days, chat. Get rid of that sucker. I've never heard a rooster on this map. Unless you're up by the animal dealer, fine, you hear animals. But all of a sudden, today, I keep hearing a rooster. And I'll be like anywhere on the map and I can hear it. So I don't know what's up with that, but I know that Dan bought a rooster, so. You betcha. Just thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Let me know what's popping. You know, got to be at work at 5 a.m. Oh man, hope you get some rest. The plane kind of annoys you. I can see that, Blue Bear. I don't want this guy to come or to go back to the homestead right now. Free ranging the whole map. I don't know. I haven't noticed it until today. And I've heard it numerous times today. A couple of times in this field. I heard it when I was planting down here too. So I don't know what the heck's going on, but something's going on. I don't know if that's the right pass. I guess it is, yeah. I actually think I need to be over to the right, but the game doesn't seem to really care where I'm at. At least according to the map, it does not care. So we'll go with it. It's fine. All right. We get filled up. Here comes our tractor. We can stop him too. Honestly, with just the truck, if with the bin, as long as the bin, I would have started with the bin full, I probably would have gotten that field done. So that's actually not bad. I was thinking I was going to need like more hauling capabilities. That didn't turn out bad at all. All right, actually for right now, let's just send this guy. Let's see if I hit the right button. We can just send this guy right down to 14. Wait, he can wait there for us. Why not? Do the same with this one. Right. Yeah, how many farm sims have this trailer? Has this trailer been in? Same thing with this field bin, I guess. It's been like 3 farm sims now. Kind of wild. Field bin's really nice though. It's really a good addition. Actually, I can remember using the field bin with pumps and hoses. You put your pump right next to it, and then have your auto drive bring you slurry. That is feeling so slow. Why is that going so slow? Okay, let's come out of there. And today, a lot of detail in this truck, or this trailer. And the glorious sight glass. Gotta love that. So gross. Alright, I was hoping the roof open. The roof hatch. It's never gonna empty. I think it'd be faster just to drive back and forth with the applicator, right? Holy cow. The tractor made it to 14 already. It's kind of crazy to be honest. Can we like rev up the engine to make the pump work harder or something? I mean, jeepers, man. Not yet. Oh gosh. Yeah. Honestly, I should just return it with the slurry in there at this point. Like, it's not worth that much money, so. Seriously, this is great. Oh, gosh. And we're still going to have to come back because there's still going to be some. Yeah, we're not coming back for it. Guarantee that. Oh, and you need, really? And you're going to run home? After all that, he has to go home now. Right. Cactus, what's going on? We just purchased a little while ago field 28. That is our highest number field as of right now. Field 28. It was $660,000. Now and we bought it, and we paid cash for it, because we aren't taking loans. We're a little poor now, but that's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It happens. Definitely happens. But we have like we have 100. I don't know what you said earlier, Scoot. The flour. It's outrageous how much flour we have to sell. So we'll be okay. We'll be okay eventually. But yeah. Do we need to get pigs to get a slurry production up and running? No. No. That would be nice, Polar Bear. That used to be a thing in Farm Sim. There was like an auction in like Farm Sim 13. How many total fields? Shoot.
122.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's 100.
God.
185,000 liters of flour.
185,000 liters of flour, and it's producing. There's still a fair bit of crop in there for it to produce into flour. So that's pretty good. Although the flour ain't really worth that much money, but it's still kind of cool to see it, you know, that many. That's like 2 truckloads right now. Probably 3 if you don't want to tip over, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, we'll have to... Hopefully we get to the point tomorrow where we can sell it. We'll have to get like all of our pickups with... do like a layer on each trailer, you know? A layer of pallets on each trailer or something. That would be funny. Get ourselves a convoy going on in, chat. Oh boy. I am basically just wasting this slurry right now. It's fine. I know I can't do what I need to do, so I'll just use up what I got out. I'm not pulling any more out of the bin, so might as well just use it, and I'll return this and the field bin. And we'll go do something else. They did release Farm Sim on Game Pass, yes. I have heard. It's pretty cool. For the Game Pass people, I guess it's cool, right? I don't Game Pass. Although I'll tell you what, man, this might show my age a little bit. That's okay. Back in the day, I always wanted Gamefly. Who remembers Gamefly?
Same.
You always wanted it, right? We never had the money to get it, but I wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they'll send you games in the mail? You can keep them as long as you want? No, never had it. That's okay. Or like, you know, early days of Netflix with the DVDs in the mail. It's like, this is cool. So, except for I was always the guy that was like slacker at watching stuff. So that like, you know, I'd get a DVD from like first time because usually it was he had the Netflix account. And he'd be like, all right, now watch it and send it back. And then like a couple days later, he's like, you watched that yet? I'm like, no. Like, definitely not. Disappearing when you got into gaming, I got you.
And then Redbox has them too.
Yeah, Redbox, yeah. You're not using any lime even though the map is changing. Interesting, Tomcat. Welcome to Precision. You remember Netflix? Yeah. Yeah, I think even Netflix, they may have had a place in St. Louis, so we could get DVDs like stupid fast compared to like some other places that I've remember hearing about.
And talking about Netflix, I think I have a DVD of that I haven't returned for like 7 years.
Oh yeah. What's the late fee on that?
There isn't one. That's
Oh,
what's ironic about it.
gotcha. That's funny. You would rip it? Wait a minute. You were in law enforcement and you're ripping bootleg, you're making bootleg DVDs? Wait a minute. I see something fishy. Oh, I got a great story about bootleg DVDs, actually. Maybe that's broke. Tomcat, the sensors are only for nitrogen, so fertilizer of any kind, when the crop is grown. So like right now what I'm doing, I'm using my sensors. They're not really doing anything, but they're on. So yeah. It's civil, not criminal. All right, heard it here first, chat. Start bootlegging everything. I'm joking. Allegedly. So back in the day, my neighbor Casey, his dad, he worked at the airport here in the St. Louis area. And apparently one of the guys at the airport was the DVD guy. Okay. And apparently I never got to see this, but I heard stories and I believe the stories back in the day that like literally after everybody get off shift at the airport, they would like meet at this guy's van in the parking lot. And he would open the back of the van and he's like, "Yeah, man, what you want?" And he had like every movie. And he even had movies like, you know, came out on a Thursday or came out in a theater on a Tuesday. It's Thursday and he had it. And they got all kinds of stuff that they shouldn't have had from this guy. I mean, it was like, you know, $5 DVDs, whatever he wanted. Brand new movies. You turned on biofertilizer for the wood. Oh, gotcha, Tomcat. You're good. There's lines you can cross to make a criminal. I got you. But it was hilarious. I mean, they had movies, yeah, the day after they came out most of the time. And it's like, that's impressive. It was pretty wild.
I was really hoping you were going to say he ripped open his trench coat and he had like hanging on the inside of his coat.
Yeah, I don't know if he did that, but he had a van. Definitely a van. So, I like the MacDon personally. It is a 25% yield bonus for like a straw crop. And then there is actually a mod that you can run now called Swather Plus that requires the MacDon pack. But if you're playing a map that has like alfalfa and clover, you can use the MacDon system. So like the swather with the head that you use for like cutting wheat, you can use that for grass and alfalfa and clover. It does give you a bonus on clover and alfalfa. I'm not sure the percentage. I think it's 20%. I like it. It's not for everybody, but I do like it. But yeah, I do like it quite a bit. Rather wait for yeah. But it was crazy the DVDs they used to have. I don't know where they're at now, but yeah. So Cactus, what I like to do personally, and what we did on this map, you know, we started with a tiny combine. We started with the Massey, the little Massey, right? Well, you can put what's called a pickup head. Here, let me just show you. You can put the pickup head on the Massey. That's this thing right here. So first you go out there with the power unit. and the swather head. Okay, so this cuts and puts it in the middle. Keep in mind, 12.2 meters. Okay, you gotta keep that in your mind there. 12.2 meters. Then you go back out with this header here. This header goes 7 miles an hour. Now you're gonna fill up your combine pretty fast if you have like a small combine, but you can put that literally on this combine right here. So like you're cutting basically 12.2 meters with this combine. It fills up really fast. Now I don't know how much like automation you do, courseplay, auto drive, that kind of stuff. It's not the best for that because you can't automate the unload process with that, but you could automate the combine. You know, you could courseplay the swather, and then you can copy that course to the pickup head on the combine, and then say run an auger wagon or a tipper yourself, and then you're off to the races. And then if you want, you could automate like straw pickup after that too, which we do all the time. So, but that's early game. Now that we're running X9 combines with, you know, 50-foot heads or whatever they are, we don't use the swather anymore for crops because it's actually slower than the rest of our equipment. So I like to use it early game to really get going. It gets that snowball, you know, really rolling. And then once we are at the point where it's like, okay, let's get bigger combines, let's throw on a header, they're not that expensive, then we quit using our MacDon stuff. Now, having said that, we still have our MacDon swathers. We have 2 of them, and we're using them for mowing our grass and alfalfa. So yeah, we're still kind of running them. So yeah, not for crops though. Yeah, we got into courseplay. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. I mean, there's a billion different ways to play. I'm just kind of telling you what we do, you know? But, yeah, so now that we have 4 X9 combines with 50-foot headers, it would be very slow and time-consuming for us to run the MacDons. Not saying that we couldn't, because we definitely could. And not saying that we never will again, because, again, we definitely could. But for us right now, we're not going to. Or we haven't been, I should say. So, yeah. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what we're doing now. We just combine. We got big old combines. Makes sense to keep it for grass. Yeah, because 12.2 meters. 12.2 meters. What's the, I can never find what I'm looking for, chat. It's really bad. It's not there. Where the heck is it? There we go. 12.2 meters. I mean, this is 10 meters. Now, this is a little faster, but yeah. So, just how we're doing it right now. We could always switch to a big M if we wanted to, but I don't mind the MacDon, personally. No, there's only the one. 12.2 meter, that's it. Yeah, it's not a regular combine head. It's slightly different. So, yeah, no, you can't put just like a bigger combine head on there, no. And as of right now, I have not seen a modded head for the swather that would be like bigger. So, yeah. It hurts your canola yield. Well, yeah, by 25%, Tomcat, sure. Dirty Josh, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, I mean, 25% is huge, I will say. But it becomes like a time thing for me personally. I don't know, maybe we'll swath, we have soybeans planted right now. We could swath all those if we wanted to tomorrow. Not saying we are, but we could. We definitely could. Yeah, we could swath the world. Definitely could. That's okay. Making dinner and hopping back on Railroader. Nice, Josh. Josh, I'm planning on playing that game again one of these days. Cactus, that's pretty awesome. Alright, so I know I'm not done with this field, but I'm done with this field because I've got everything empty of slurry right now. So, this thing is going to disappear. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's costing us too much money, so we're going to return that. Oh, goodness. And we're going to return the field bin, which wasn't quite empty, but I don't really care. Wait, that tractor is at 4%. That poor tractor needs to be repaired. Oh, gosh. Goodness me. Unlock. Nice, Josh. Nice. We might not play it till like winterish because Trent's real big into that game, and he you know, he's farming, so he has to work a lot coming up in the fall and stuff. So we might just hold off a little bit till kind of like winter. Why does the parking spot keep disappearing on this stuff?
Because I think 95% of it's set to the implement, not the tractor.
I switched to it though. I switched the semi. Well, I guess the semi truck. Okay, fair play. I just set it to the trailer by accident. I meant to set it to the truck, and I set it to the trailer. Got to pay attention when you drive a truck next to it at 7. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so yeah, I know we're not done here, but we're done here. And God, okay, what needs to be done, Scoot? What are you up to?
I'm herbiciding southwest fields.
Okay. So since I have to fertilize, not 12 again anyway, I think I'm just gonna leave 14 for now, and I'll fertilize it after it grows again, because I'm gonna have to do that down there on 12, because I can't re-fertilize ground that's already fertilized unless we have a change in growth state or something. So do you need we need probably more not fertilizer, spraying capabilities going, huh?
Yes.
Yes, maybe just a few. Alright, I'll jump in the other sprayer, get after it.
You're gonna have to unload it first because it's got fertilizer in it right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, it was nice. One sprayer had one sprayer had herbicide in it. That was kind of nice, actually. I did enjoy that. Alright, tell you what, let's assign the truck parking spot as well, chat. There we go, now it's done. So that's trailer and the truck, which that's kind of an interesting thing. When you're assigning parking spots in auto drive, you can assign it to an implement, or like your truck, or like if you had a tractor with a front weight, you can apply the parking spot to the front weight if you want to, which is kind of interesting. So, precision farming gives us variable rate seed, fertilizer, lime, gives us soil maps, that kind of stuff. It just makes it a little more realistic. Thanks for telling you about Radar Omega. Oh yeah? Oh, Radar Omega's great. I love it. I wish I was sponsored by them, honestly. I like the desktop. Yeah, I keep it open 24/7. To be completely honest, it's always open. It's up there right above the camera where I can see my front yard. All the time. That's where it lives. Oh, man. No problem. Right. Does it actually change? I think it lowers the yield slightly compared to the base game, yeah. It does. Slightly lower. Any other cool tools I have like that? Not really. Not that I can think of. I mean, I do keep, like the Storm Prediction Center. I go to their website a fair bit, look at stuff there, but like, no, nothing else like that. Nothing else like that. Cactus, I got you. I get you. No, I don't know. Precision. I like the theory of precision, but some of the stuff with this precision still kind of bugs me. One of the things would be the maps right now, and well, this was a soybean field. This is planted in soybeans right now. Why is there a green border? So the green is a higher nitrogen level, is what we're looking at. Basically our fertilizer map right now. I don't understand what's going on with these fields. It should be red for soybeans. There should not be any nitrogen there. And then same thing on our pH. Like the more that we play, the worse it gets. And we have there's a couple settings and we have them turned off, so our fields shouldn't look like that. They are just, they're awful, honestly, and it's kind of annoying. So yeah. Sharkbite, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? You know, I've said it before, it kind of makes us look like bad farmers, but like, we're doing everything on auto, so it's not us. You know, I'm not turning off the variable rate stuff for the auto. Everything's done on auto. I'm not adjusting any of it. So why our fields look that bad, I don't know. I'm still not sure if it's a design feature or if it's broken. Not sure. So yeah. Sharkbite, let me guess, you got it on Game Pass, right? I think there's a lot of new people to 25 right now, which is great. I'm here for it. How did I know? A lot of new people on FarmSim right now, which is great. It's good. It's a good time. Definitely a good time. All right, so let's do a little spraying on 6, shall we, chat? Probably do 6 here and then have to bounce out of here for the night. It's getting late. All right, so we are doing the spot spray. That's another part of precision. You can't really see it, but trust me, it's a spraying. It is only spraying the weeds, so we will not use like any herbicide, which is great. We are not on Sharkbait, so couple things. I know you're on console, so we're just going to cut to the chase. We play PC only. We are on a 4X modded map. We have PC exclusive mods. It doesn't work, you know? So if you were on PC, I would say come in our TeamSpeak, get to know us off stream, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we don't do crossplay. I know there's a lot of you console guys out there, but you know, 4X map and like courseplay and auto drive, you guys know how much I use auto drive. I mean, I can play without auto drive, don't get me wrong. I don't want to. So I don't. Basically, that's pretty much how that goes. I don't want to play without auto drive. So I don't. So yeah. It's a whole thing. You're hoping your 1080 Ti runs it okay? I mean, you won't be at, like, high graphics. You should be alright. I would assume. Yeah, just, you know, you can turn down the for what setting a little bit, you know? Wait, that's not a setting. Turn down for what? There you can kind of see it spraying the spot, doing the spot spray. Here, we'll raise it up. That doesn't really help. Never mind. Lower it back down. Really get down on the weeds now, you know? You only want to spray. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I would assume it'll run it. I mean, like I said, it won't be on high graphics, but it'd be alright. Alright. Sharp, is it going? Welcome in. We're just doing a little herbiciding. We have spent the day what I call flipping the map. We started our day with planting and gosh, what else have I don't know, planting and rolling and some science with slurry and more planting and more planting and did I say planting? We mowed some grass, made some hay while the sun was shining, you know. We did all kinds of good stuff, you know. Just saying. Scoot, yes. But yeah, we've had a lot going on, man. Lot going on the farm. So tomorrow should be a harvest day. Harvest plus whatever else we gotta do, probably liming and mulching and all that stuff. We'll see. Yeah, we picked up a new field today. We picked up 28. So yeah, tomorrow's probably gonna be a busy harvest day, if I had to guess. So you betcha. Oh, we're missing. We gotta turn chat. That's funny. Scoot.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. The funny thing is, I remember it. I'll talk to you about it later. That's what I'm curious about. But all right. You're going to head to bed. Yep, we'll catch you. Catch you tomorrow. I'll be back noon until 10 tomorrow, or at least 10. We'll see. Probably, I'm going to try really hard to end at 10 tomorrow and go to bed at a reasonable time because I got a lot to do on Sunday. Got a lot to mow. Got to go, you know, pick up something off the ground that somebody else backs up slowly from. You know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, chat. No, Sunday will be a long day, but it's not supposed to be hot on Sunday, so I'm pretty excited about the temperature on Sunday. Should be nice. Only like low 80s, I believe. So I just heard that rooster again. It came out of my right ear, so it was that way. Right towards Copper Creek, huh? Wow. You're gonna do it just for those, my okay. People are gonna look. There's gonna. All right, we'll catch you. Oh man, that's too funny right there. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Is there anything fun on sale? No. Who am I kidding? We're too poor to buy anything right now. Oh, man. Way too poor to buy anything. That's all right. So, yep, back and forth, you know, working on the old herbicide here. There's that rooster again. Okay, bye. You've been busy working on pulling a transmission. Oh, dang. That sounds like fun, Dirty Josh. Sounds like a good time. Oh, man. We figured out the other day, Josh, that we got to rip apart our, well, it's Dad's Alice Chalmer Model C. Engine's locking up, no oil pressure. So we get to pull that apart this winter, I guess. So that'll be fun. Not at all. Actually, it will be. It won't be that bad. Depends how far we end up having to, like, you know, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. If it's just oil pump and, like, you know, things look good, then we're fine. But most likely it's not going to just be the oil pump, you know? We're going to have to dig a little deeper, you know? So that's fun. That's definitely fun. But that's okay. It's part of owning antique tractors. Sometimes you have to dig into them and, you know, rip them apart. That's just it's part of it, so should be fun. No, it's never just one thing. We just thought the oil pressure gauge didn't work. So we've known for a while the oil pressure gauge always reads 0. And we're like, it's just a gauge. It's fine. It's got to be fine. Well, then the tractor would run for 10 minutes and then stop. And then we changed the oil pressure gauge the other day. And still read 0. And we know it's good, the oil pressure gauge, because we took it off my tractor. And right before that, we ran my tractor. So I know that pressure gauge is good. So, yeah. Older, higher mileage. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, there's always something. Always something to do. Actually, my tractor, the Alice B, has a radiator leak. I was told to put some black pepper in the radiator, and it should fix it right up. I haven't done it yet, but I gotta get a quantity of black pepper. Like, how much am I supposed to put in there? But
Don't crack an egg in it.
I've heard, well, that's like a temporary solution, right? Supposedly the black pepper's like, it's good to go. You're fine after that. Is what I've heard. And the guy I heard it from was like, he's like the mechanic of mechanics, right? It's like the best mechanic I know.
See, I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like a grain type thing. And it's going to go through all your engine components, too.
Yeah, but there's no, like, it's not going through, like, there's no, well, the only moving part it goes through is, like, the water pump.
Yeah, it also goes through your engine block, too.
Yeah, but there's nothing moving there. Not on the water jacket side.
The coolant is.
Well, but, like, it's not lubricating the crankshaft, you know? At least I hope the coolant's not lubricating the crankshaft. That's bad when that happens. It's a pretty small hole in the radiator, yeah. To be honest, since I noticed the leak, I haven't even put antifreeze in the tractor. Of course, I haven't run the tractor but like twice all year, so. Yeah. It's an old trucker trick, yeah. Yeah, when your oil comes out green, that's a problem, right?
Usually.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
Or looking like chocolate milk.
Yeah, That was the oil that came out of the... I don't think I've ever shown that anywhere. I have a video of when we dumped the transmission oil out of my Alice B when we were rebuilding it, and the oil color, it was so bad. It was so bad. And yeah, I don't think I've ever actually posted that anywhere. It's actually one of the videos, if I like, you know, I don't know if you guys have Samsungs. I don't know if you can do it on Apple, but like if I have like videos, they're just like my lock screen on my phone, like that's a fire. It's one of the videos I have set for that. I just see oil dumping out of my transmission on my tractor. Oh yeah. It kind of looks like caramel, like liquid caramel. That's what it looks like. It's not supposed to look like that. It was full of water. Which, fun fact, that tractor, the year when we were rebuilding it, like we had it mostly back together, the engine and stuff, and we had the tractor mostly back together, and we rolled it out back in our shed. Well, it got really cold. So we went to bring that tractor into like the heated part of our shed that we call the shop. And the tractor wouldn't move. So we figured out there was so much water in the oil in the rear end that it froze. And we couldn't move the tractor. So we got a couple torpedo heaters and like pointed them, you know, at a distance, but pointed them at the tractor. And after like an hour, we were able to move the tractor. And then after that, it's like, all right, that oil's got to come out right now.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it was kind of a problem. So
we have a big issue here with like forklifts where people they only use them for like 10 minutes where it doesn't even ready to get warm. So they don't change oil. It looks like chocolate milk, and it's like you think it's a head gasket, and it's not. It's just it's building up condensation. It's not burning it off yet.
Yep. That happens a lot where Dad used to work. You know, they would drive lawnmowers out to the front curb in the morning and then drive them back at night or when they were going to close. So those lawnmowers are started and stopped twice a day, but they run for, you know, 3 minutes or 2 minutes even, not even, right? And whenever they had a machine that was kind of around for a while, when they'd go to sell it, they'd make sure to change the oil first because that was nasty inside. And actually our machine was that way because it was around that place for a while. It was technically a demo machine that never actually cut grass. And so it ran, you know, people would drive it, or it would drive in and out every day and sit out on the front curb. And yeah, when we got that machine to the farm, we changed the oil and it was bad. But yeah, you got to rebuild the rear diff. Nice. Sounds like fun too. Heck yeah. I mean, I enjoy working on stuff, especially like them Alice's, those Alice Chalmers. They're not hard to work on. And realistically, they're not that expensive to work on either. A lot of those parts are pretty reasonable. Considering the age of the tractor and stuff, they're still making stuff like, they're not Alice, but, you know, third-party aftermarket stuff, so still out there. But it's not all too bad. Work on them things. Too much play in the bidding gear. Gotcha. Yep, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. All right, so I'm gonna blast over here, hit the old H button, and we're gonna call it a night, chat. We're gonna put this over in field 1 and let it rip. And then, like I said, tomorrow, man, we'll be back noon, and we will be working towards a harvest. We're not quite there yet, but we'll be working towards it and doing harvest like all day tomorrow. So a lot of the day anyway tomorrow, so it should be good. We got soybeans, corn. First up will be barley. We'll probably have to do hay again. Maybe we'll do alfalfa tomorrow too. Just do it all. Probably tomorrow, but lot of soybeans tomorrow. Some corn, lots of soybeans. A little bit of barley. So should be fun. Should definitely be fun. Oh, the weeds, the weeds. So many weeds. Never enough weeds. Always weeds. That's okay. That's why we have 2 sprayers. We can actually... Yeah, I mean, it takes a while still, but... It's not that bad. To spray all of our fields. Now, technically, I guess we should turn around and put fertilizer in these and go back at these fields a second time, but I'm not doing that for soybeans. Not doing that at all, honestly. But that's okay. Why does it no worky? Why is it no worky, chat? Can we not hire these?
I'm hired.
I can't even course play. Josh, it was good catching up with you as well, man. You, take care. Why? I think my game's broken, Scoot. I can't do anything. I can't hire this. I can't hire it, and I can't set up course play.
All right, I'll leave right there. No, I'm on the way up there when my hired guy.
And I just look like a tractor on the map. I'm not a, oh, there's my player symbol now. Okay. Well, perfect time to end. I just broke my game, I think. So. You never know. Too many auto drive. Sean, I don't even think we have anything. I don't think we have anything running on auto drive right now, Sean. There's not even a line at parking. Oh, wait. Yeah, there is. Never mind. There's 4 things sitting there on auto drive. That's all. That's not bad. I don't know. Scoot, I'll catch you in a minute. BRB.
All right.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.